Hi there, it is Wemi here with your weekly dose of inspiration. When I think about our journey in this human experience, I often compare and imagine the journey as a house. When you're born into this house, you don't really have a say about much. You don't get a say in whether it's a two-bedroom house or a mansion or a shack. You don't get a say in whether the house is painted pink or covered with wallpaper or completely bare. We can compare these scenarios to being born into poverty or being born as a trust fund baby, being born into a single parent household, or being born into a family where there's a lot of support from grandmothers and aunties and uncles, etc. For most people, those homes that they're born into aren't perfect. Problems could range from a problematic plumbing system to termites to a leaky roof, even mold. Now, we can compare those scenarios to maybe something like an overbearing parent or an affection withholding parent. On the other end, or on the extreme end, maybe an absentee father or an abusive mother. Now, as we grow older, we start to realize that we may have a choice after all. We can choose to stay in that house, in what we have always known, no matter how dysfunctional, or we can choose to break the generational curse and build a new house, a new home. I think about people like Oprah Winfrey who have shared their stories of trauma and their pain so publicly. Oprah didn't choose the home, the house that she was born into. She was abused as a child from age 10 to 14, then got pregnant at 14, lost that child, was later sold out by her own sister. Her sister sold that story of that pregnancy and loss to the National Enquirer for $19,000. How do you come back from that kind of betrayal, from that kind of beginning to your life? You choose to build a new home. Some people hold on because they think that it can't get better. They don't have a choice and they don't deserve better. But no matter what you think or what you have been taught or conditioned to think, you can always begin again. When we think about building a home, all we see is the completed house. We forget that a home is built brick by brick. Don't worry about the big picture. Focus on taking one step at a time now. You get to choose joy now. If you can't muster up joy, choose peace of mind. Get up, put on something nice for yourself. Dote on yourself. Put on some music, dance, sway. Go to dinner with a friend. Savor the food, every single bite. Listen to every single word without judgment. Oprah built a new home. Brick by brick, she built with her chosen family, Gail, with her partner, Stedman, with her network and her school for girls in South Africa. She has built a legacy that is far beyond the one that she was born into. I'll add one more thing. I coach a lot of clients who want to attract abundance in their lives, abundance of joy, of money, fulfilling relationships. But you can't attract what or whom you are not. You can't attract more money if you're not generous. You can't attract more joy if you're not joyful, if you're not grateful. Think about going to a party and there's that person in the corner who just looks miserable. They look like they don't want to be there. They are rolling their eyes at the music. Their back is turned to the dance floor. Tell me what part of you is thinking, ooh, they look like a good time. That is definitely who I want to spend my evening talking to. What usually happens is that you avoid that person all night at all costs. This is what happens when we are not emitting the same frequency as what we want. Every day, choose little by little the things that make you feel like you are the best version of you. And eventually, you will become the best version of you. As I always say, you are already all that you want to be. Be that person today and then do it again tomorrow. And before you know it, you have built a new home, a new legacy for yourself. If this message connected with you, comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're seeing one of my messages for the first time and we're not connected already, it is so nice to meet you. Don't forget to hit that follow button in my profile or subscribe. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you soon.